All right, we're at the brand new Fall River Depot station in Fall River, Massachusetts. This camera will over focus. There we go. We're gonna take this train all the way to South Station. And our power back there is an MPI 36. So enjoy the ride. It's a nice ride, especially once we get out of Fall River. Like,
beautiful.
Yeah. So stay tuned for the fun. So it's good that we didn't spend too much time at the riverfront because we would have had to Uber it back, which would have been a lot more expensive if we missed this train.
Yeah.
Because this is free. So, enjoy the ride. Now, here we go.
Nice Kawasaki buck.
Yeah, right?
Buck.
You're looking at the whale, man.
Good crowd on this train, too. I mean, it's a free service, but still, you know?
Oh, yeah.
It's awesome.
I mean, like I even mentioned earlier, it's new service for people.
Right.
And it provides a lot
Into
more.
Boston, Freetown's next.
This will also be the first time going into South Station. The last couple of rides on the commuter rail, we've done North Station.
Yeah.
There's US Route 6, which literally could take us all the way home.
Even if we just stay on it the whole time.
Exactly.
Next stop, Freetown.
This will be that will be a nice thing to add too.
Yeah, right? Cool.
What?
I saw a swimming pool. Obviously dirty because, you know, they still like not opening yet, but I'm sure
I
they're
saw
gonna...
a few of them actually on the other side coming up here.
Oh, you did? Awesome.
Oh yeah. Yeah, did the same thing though, dirty.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they'll clean them once it's time to open, like really true time to open, you know? Oh, yeah.
I think you know what I was really paying attention to.
What?
The abandoned cars.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did mention that.
I was really hyper focusing on that.
Why wouldn't you?
Because, you know, I'm a car guy, you know I like that stuff.
Yep.
Here is that we actually have working screens on this one.
Yes, we do, yeah. A lot of time we're not.
Shoreliners don't have that.
Yeah.
Stuff on water droplet.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
Isn't it?
But this side is nice though too, because you get the river.
Exactly. It's like the Hudson line, like you said.
Exactly. You kind of get some of these old abandoned factories also.
There's the railing facility right there.
We actually made a stop there.
We did actually. It was really cool. Crew change.
Oh yeah, this is very much that Hudson.
It is like the Hudson, yeah.
Roadmaster over there.
Still find those cars.
Yes. I know, I'm getting distracted by that.
I know you are.
So now I'm gonna want that Accord, and the and that Toyota.
You're gonna buy every car in Massachusetts.
Oh my god. This sounds like words from somebody who would be just starting an addiction on something.
Yes.
I mean, like you said, you can make it watch J or Go style.
Right, exactly. Buy all these little cars, fix them up, and sell them.
Yep. Especially if they're good.
Yeah.
Like Japanese, I'm not scared to go Japanese.
No, not at all. Japanese men's that are made in America are the best ones.
Oh yeah. In general, they last the longest.
Very. I mean, we both have Japanese cars. You got a Toyota, I got a Honda.
Yep.
I used to have a Toyota, but now I have a Honda.
Yeah, until the training went.
Exactly, until the training went, yeah. It's the only reason why I got rid of the Camry, folks. $7,000 to replace.
Mm-hmm. I mean, worst case scenario, if I really had to, I mean, if it'll last me another 200K, then I'd say it's worth it. But,
Yeah.
But yeah, that is a lot of money though. That is something to consider.
And no, we were not scammed of that. We have a very trustworthy mechanic that we use, so we knew they wouldn't rip us off.
Yeah. Well, it's also parts of labor.
Right, exactly.
That get factored into it.
Mm. Freetown's our next stop.
Mm-hmm.
And after Freetown, we should go around 80 miles an hour. It's really fast going down here.
Now approaching Freetown.
Yeah, that was a shock actually that it went that fast.
Yeah. That was impressive.
Now arriving Freetown.
Oh, they gotta hustle because there's no more trains at this point. They're going to Boston.
Yeah. I'd say that's the one thing about.
This stop is Freetown.
You know what this voice actually also even sounds like? Now that I listen to it?
Who is it?
I know it sounds like in your dad's truck, but it also kind of sounds like the BMW voice command that they have on the new cars.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah.
I don't know why, but it does. I don't know. It just sounds like the voice command in the new 7 Series. Weird.
Hey, Freetown is free right now, literally.
Yes, it is.
A lot of April showers right now.
Land of the free town, not the commie town.
Yeah.
Next stop, East Taunton.
Oh yeah, Life 360.
No, no, Ed texted me back.
Oh, okay. That's awesome. Tell him I said hello.
I will. Yeah, just right on that.
Awesome.
The transcript. Apparently, when you left me a voicemail, when you said, "Hey William, it's Wesley," it took it as, "Hey William, it's,
Oh, yeah,
it's
look at that.
Leslie."
It always does that every single time. Yeah.
My phone thought it said Leslie, not Wesley.
No, every transcript thing picks up as Leslie. I mean, I know my name's not super common, but still, there's Wesleys out. There's multiple Wesleys out there.
He says hi back, by the way.
Awesome. Yeah, we're going about 70 miles an hour now. Well, I was going 70 miles an hour. We were going 80 on the way down here. That's still pretty fast. These Hyundai Rodham cars are so smooth, though.
They are.
Wouldn't it be cool if the instead of the computerized voice of the commuter rail trains had Frank Oglesby?
You know, that wouldn't be a horrible idea.
Yeah.
Oh, you know I'm a Van Ritchie fan all the way.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But
That's it?
no, but yeah, R.I.P.
That's dangerous.
Okay, the more I talk about that, though, the more I'm gonna make that the homework to actually do it.
Do it, yeah.
So to catch your audience up, we were basically planning on the way over to Fall River. We were talking about we were talking about using AI to get samples of Van Ritchie and
Yes.
and use it and turn it into potential commuter rail announcements.
Yes, for the MBTA.
For the MBTA, but we got to figure out what software and what site we'd use. That's actually pretty accurate.
Accurate, yeah.
Probably a free site. I mean, even if it's just something signing in with a Google account, okay.
Right.
I mean, if it's something I would start to use frequently and having an account with, yeah, it's like, all right.
Are you
I
good?
was texting and my
No, I was
phone
like
was being weird.
Okay, I was just like, everything all right?
Yeah.
Now approaching East Taunton. Now arriving East Taunton.
East Taunton. This is East Taunton.
Yep, New Bedford tracks right over there. Wow, everything's canceled. I think we're on the last train of the day. I saw everything on that schedule board which just said cancel, cancel, canceled.
Oh, holy crap.
Yeah. We lucked out on this one, huh?
Yeah. We just made the right timing.
Just made it, yeah. The first cancellation we saw was crew shortage, so they must be having staffing issues tonight. Wow, look at this. All the canceled trains.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Exits are at the front or the rear of the train.
Yeah, look, it's all staffing issues according to this. Okay, so it looks like they're getting a bus service if needed. But yeah, look at that, staffing issues. I guess everyone went away for spring break just like I did. So
Maybe that means you want to consider more hires, MBTA.
yeah.
Saying that I should buy this for January 30th of next year. So I should be okay. Next year?
Next stop, Middleborough.
Just Middleborough, not Middleborough Lakeville.
This station is Middleborough.
This is the train to South Station. The next station is Middleborough.
Okay, I think without question that's gonna be priority. That's gonna be priority to figure out
Yeah.
if we do anything to zoom around.
Yeah.
All those Target carts.
Yeah, right? What are they doing all the way over here?
Damn, what are they doing? I guess they can bring them to North Quincy.
I guess so.
There's a Target like right around the corner by the station. 76.
That's pretty good.
We were by a road called Deborah Drive.
It's your mom's road.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
This labeled it as risky drive, yet this was the
whole train.
That was the train ride. Really, that was 61 miles.
That's a long drive. Wow. 61 for an hour. Oh, I guess that also included the drive from Curry.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. I guess because we kept moving, it still counted it.
I guess so. That's a shock.
Yeah.
That's why I sometimes say, though, that Life 360 is not the most accurate.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not.
I have to tell my mother that sometimes. It's fine. It's not like she's constantly looking at it.
Right.
It's ultimately just in case if something happens.
Something happens, you know what's going on, yeah.
While I'm driving, yeah. Ultimately while I'm driving. But nothing happened while I was driving, so. Focus.
Yep, focusing.
No, it's the water droplets.
Yeah, it is.
And the window's getting messed up.
It is, yeah, for the water droplets, yeah.
It's not, okay, let's just say this though. It's not Jersey Transit.
No, Jersey Transit's filthy with the windows.
Oh, they're terrible.
Yeah.
I'm talking about those windows. Those windows are freaking terrible.
Yeah. The water SEPTA is just gonna stop cutting their trains until they have that horrible budget cut thing going on.
Oh, I heard a little bit about that.
Yeah. We'll see if that actually happens or not, but still.
Now approaching Middleborough.
The old station still exists. It's only going to get used for the Cape Flyer service, which is actually pretty smart that they kept it. Especially since, like, you just wanted to use that to just go back to Middleborough, just walk over to the new parking lot and you're still good.
What?
Talk about the old station. How like if you get on the Cape Flyer and you're still parked in the new station side, you just walk over. They connected them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's nice and easy. Hopefully rail fans will turn up for that and see both sides, kind of like Denville Junction in Jersey.
Now arriving Middleborough.
That's a place I gotta take you to someday. That's a really cool station.
Middleborough Station. Please head towards the front or the rear of the train to exit. Middleborough Station. Again, please exit at the front of the train or the rear of the train. There are only 2 conductors today. Thank you. Middleborough Station.
So you can see you just walk over to the other station if you needed to.
Literally.
Yeah.
This stop is Middleborough.
It's too bad we never got to ride the old Middleborough Lakeville line. I don't know how we could possibly make up to that for that.
What?
I was just being silly. I'm saying it's too bad we never got to ride the old Middleborough line. I don't know how we could possibly make up for that.
Oh. It's kind of the same.
That's exactly the point.
That's why I used the Patrick Starve impression voice for that. Why sure, SpongeBob.
Everyone's gonna look at me like a crackhead.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't really watch SpongeBob, but Patrick Star is just so easy to impersonate.
Oh, he is the GOAT. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Okay. Out of all the characters in SpongeBob, you gotta admit, he's like the most goated in terms of the jokes.
Oh yeah, that's true too, yeah.
East? Oh, I thought you meant West.
West? What kind of compass are you reading, lad?
This one.
That's West, Patrick. You're fired.
Stop Bridgewater.
And then there's our favorite. Dang, nabbit, we missed the express. Looks like I'm gonna have to take the Stamford Local.
Oh, Jesus.
Which we quote all the time whenever we rail fan the New Haven line.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's a New Haven line thing.
Yeah. It's basically our version of retired rail fans picking out the North White Plains clunkers, which is still really funny, by the way. How is it that a lot of Nickelodeon just ended up in this rail fanning video?
See what I mean, Patrick? Where's the leak, ma'am? Yeah, I don't know how that turned into a Nickelodeon thing.
Yeah, right?
Okay, no, but they easily have the best shows. Maybe I have a little bit of a bias.
There's a Chip GP40s over there. On CSX.
Next thing we're gonna say is that it's in SpongeBob Yellow.
Yes. So yep, now we're back on the old Middleborough line.
Do they have more cars keeping out on this side? I want to see now. I saw the other side. People are gonna think I'm moving away. I'm moving away from trains when I'm not.
Yeah. No, William has always been interested in cars, folks.
Well, since like the start of COVID. But
Well, yeah.
because that was the time that people got into a lot of new things.
Right, because they had too much time on their hands, you know?
And that was my thing. I think that's a cranberry field.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Look at that.
Oh, yes, it is. Yeah, Massachusetts, especially the Cape, they're very well known for the cranberries.
Yeah, I was gonna say, dried cranberries on salads is amazing. It's actually my favorite use for cranberries is the dry ones on the salads.
I also think we can't help but kind of point out food considering that we're hungry.
We're hungry,
right now.
yeah. Yeah. If you watch the train spotting video, you'll see where we ended up on this trip.
I know what you're hinting to. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
I actually wasn't going there, but I was just saying like the food in general that you see, like that we see throughout the trip. But if you want to go for that, go for it.
Oh, okay. I thought you were hinting.
No. I was just thinking about the restaurants we end up on this trip. I usually include those in the train spotting videos.
Oh, that's right, because you do a whole ass video now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's right. I forgot you changed it up a little bit.
I did change it up. Yeah. Yeah, I like that style from Retired Railfan Horn Guy, and since my channel's more geared towards main railfan now, I kind of just picked up on it. You know, because it just works, you know?
Yeah, I mean, adopting a method isn't a terrible thing to do.
No, not at all.
I mean, and also, the more you do it, too, the more you pick up on your own twist with it anyway.
Right.
The more you kind of add it, make it your own thing.
Exactly, yeah.
So it's not like you're fully taking from him.
No, it's not. And, you know, he's not the only one that does that, too. Nathan does that, too.
I mean, it's a common style.
It is.
Filming anyway.
Right, it is, yeah.
I mean, I haven't been entirely used to that, but I mean, who knows? Maybe I could actually pick up on that a little bit.
It's what works for you, you know, like for the current time, you know.
Yeah.
One video star might be right for one time, and then the other might be different for a different time, you know.
My longer videos tend to be like tours, and just recently I did almost like an action kid type thing, from like Forest Hills to Cambridge, just to Harvard, just to go to Pinocchio's.
Right, exactly. It's whatever works for you, you know.
Yeah.
So this video that we're making now, the full ride will just be its own video.
Well, I think that kind of makes it more of its. I think that kind of makes the most sense anyway.
It does, yeah. Oh, MBTA windmill.
Oh,
I saw
a foundation for something.
Yeah.
Oh, for an old. That was a foundation. That bridge thing was like a foundation for an old railroad.
Oh, awesome.
You know, you barely saw it because it went by so fast.
It did, oh yeah, and I was focused on that windmill, which I saw the T owns that windmill.
The T owns a windmill?
Yeah, that one I just saw there. It had the T logo on it.
What the hell are they doing owning a windmill?
I don't know.
Is the electricity powered by wind now, or?
I guess so. Even though we're on a diesel train right now.
Oh, duh. I'm an idiot. That's true.
It's all good.
Although, who knows? Electrification could be in their future.
I think this is actually, I think I saw in the video you sent me, they're supposed to eventually electrify, starting the Stoughton line, then extend that to Fall River. Going towards Bridgewater.
Maybe. I mean, maybe they could probably do that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing, just first and foremost, we need good transit.
Yes.
Ultimately. Oh my god, I am not driving. Stupid phone.
This video is brought to you by the old Britas.
By Brita.
Yep.
Known for being on WMATA, and it's a pretty reliable train for the most part.
Yes.
Even though it's gone since 1982.
That's
so
right.
Go and order yours today.
Yeah.
Order for your transit system today.
Call 1-800 something to get your order today.
Now approaching
1-800 I need trains.
Yes.
1-800 new train.
Shipping and delivery fees not included. This commercial also takes really fast text commentary that you can't understand because I'm speaking way too fast because it contains specific information that you will not be able to understand that you need.
Well, that's the thing. They kind of don't want people to hear it, but at the same time, they're legally allowed. They're
Obligated to
legally
do it.
obligated to do it.
Yeah.
But there was no rule. There's no rule disclosing how fast or slow they need to speak it.
Exactly, yeah.
So that's why they do it that way.
Right, exactly.
Because if God forbid someone's like, "Hey, you know, you didn't mention this,"
And then they say, yes, we did.
yes, we did.
We got you.
Yep, got you.
It's all about lawyers these days, man.
I'm a comm major, so I would know.
Yes, you are. And lawyers.
Huh?
And lawyers.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, by law too.
Yeah.
Legally, that's covered by the law.
Bridgewater, please exit at the front of the train or the rear of the train. There are only 2 conductors today.
No, I heard
This
that.
stop is Bridgewater.
I heard that Bostonian accent there just now.
Oh, I did too.
Yeah, Bridgewater. Yes.
Bridgewater. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. I heard that.
down, man.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah, we all did.
Oh, that's funny. You know what's funny? You want to know the funny thing here too? My New York accent tends to slip a lot more in Boston.
Boston, it does in New York.
No, not more than New York. It's just because I'm in a city, I tend to slip it a lot more and talk fast.
Oh, that's it. Oh, yeah, because it's like, how does that work?
Because I think when I'm in the city environment, I'm accustomed to that.
Oh, okay.
I think I just get the tendency to be in the setting as if I were back at home.
That makes sense, yeah.
So I'm, you know, and I get used to it.
Boston accent. You have to say it like it's a word. Like, what kind of word is
But I hear it enough to the point where the Boston accent, where it's like I know if I really wanted to impersonate it, I could.
Right, exactly. You could.
But the New York has always stuck with me.
I mean, that's, you know, especially native to New York, you know?
Dude, I've been there all 22 years of my life. I mean, where else would I be going? Or where else would I be getting that? I think, you know, especially when you have a dad from Queens and your mother's from the Bronx.
Yeah, that kind of sets you up for that, you know?
'Cause, I mean, I hear it, well, they don't slip it heavily, but I've heard my mother slip a Bronx accent every once in a while, or I've heard my dad slip the New York accent.
Yeah.
Stop Campello.
Depending on what the word is. So, yeah.
It just said Campello. We could say it so much better. Campello.
Campello.
building, you see the top of
Oh, Bridgewater's even bigger than that.
Oh, yeah. It's right in the middle of the track.
That's kind of cool. They have their own little station.
Yeah, they do, yeah. Makes it easy for people that are like stuck in the dorms and want to just go to the city for the weekend.
I mean, hell yeah, it works.
Yeah.
Why not? And a Maxima. My dad has that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he does.
That generation lasted from, that generation went a long time. That went from 09, from when he first got it, all the way till 2014.
That's a long time for a generation.
For a car generation, that's honestly quite a bit.
Yeah.
Although my Camry's generation went from 2007 to 2011.
Yeah, that's pretty long too.
Except I think with 2010 or 2011, getting the with the 4-cylinder being upgraded. I think that 4-cylinder got upgraded to a 2.7.
Oh yeah.
Not a 2.4. So that changed. But body style, nope. honestly, I think in terms of oil burning anyway, I think the 2.7 is so much better anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
The 2.4 is so notorious for burning.
Thankfully, you don't have that problem.
No, because I have the V6.
You do, yeah. That's right, you do have the V6, yeah.
I have the V6, I don't have to worry about that.
Right.
I'm sure it's probably got its own slew of things, but...
That's not one of them.
Yeah, that's not one of them. Although I do check my car over every week, though.
Yeah, you should, you know?
I like to. It's just a good habit to be in. And I just like to know where everything's at.
Yeah.
So yeah, it doesn't count. Wesley, I try to get hands-on in some way.
I know you do.
You know? I'd like to do more, though.
This is single tracking, isn't it?
I think this is a single track line, yeah.
Yeah. Though it's weird when we get past towards Braintree, you'll have like three lines in one track, which is weird. Ooh, we might get to go through the railroad crossing at Braintree now that we're going south. It's funny how both ends of the corridor you can connect to the red line on both ends of the Northeast corridor. Two different transit systems, obviously, but red line, and they both have old trains.
Wait, what do you mean connecting to both?
The red line on both ends. So, like, for example, where we're going now, you can connect to the red line on the MBTA subway, and then
oh, but in DC, okay.
yeah, in WMATA, it's the red line. It's funny how that works.
You
know how Red Line got its color choice?
How did it get its color choice?
Harvard.
Oh, really?
Crimson Red.
Wow, that's because of Harvard.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Well, the original line was from Harvard to Park Street, but then it eventually went into Dorchester.
Dorchester, yeah. And then eventually Braintree, too.
Yeah, that happened in like the 60s or 70s.
Wow. Yeah, learned something new today.
Yep. And then the Alewife one extension was added in like 85.
85, okay. And I take the blue line got its color because of the ocean, right? Or,
yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. How about the orange line? Do you know about the orange line?
It runs by Washington Street, but there was a portion of it that ran by another street called Orange Street.
Oh, Orange Street, okay.
Please exit the front of the train or the rear of the train. Info.
So that's how that came to be. And green is because it runs under parks, one of them being the Boston Common.
That makes sense.
I don't know how it, bless you.
Thanks.
I don't know how it came to be in other cities, but I know that's how it is here.
That's nice though. They have like each color has a significant meaning. It's not like they just randomly chose a color.
Yeah. But that all happened when MBTA took over in '65.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I think that
Next stop, Brockton.
Brockton. Is that where Brock from Pokemon lives?
Maybe.
Now approaching Brockton.
Brockton State's coming up. Brockton. Again, please exit at the front or the rear of the train. Thank you.
that was clever. Rock that rocks. Yeah. That was at the first baseball game.
Now arriving Brockton.
BFC, Boston Fried Chicken. That's funny.
This stop is Brockton.
Another Italian name next. Montello.
Montello. Yeah. Oh, there's the bus that's taking over the canceled trains. I saw a bus that just said commuter rail. Oh yeah, look, there they are right there.
And a fire truck.
And a fire truck, yeah.
Oh, come on, man.
I love how this says this stop is Brockton. At home it says this station is.
Yeah, right?
This station is Brockton. This is the train to South Station. The next station is
Montello. Jinx. Yeah, so there's the buses that are doing.
Burger.
Oh god. No, that's how you're gonna get me for me torture you.
All I get is the torture from you about that.
Yes.
Next stop, Montello.
She kind of sounded like she had an accent like that, but nope.
No, it's the same one in my dad's truck and in the BMWs.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like BMW voice command.
Yeah.
I knew it definitely sounded like something. I was trying to put my finger on it.
So it's nothing that means that it's not coming out. That's not
Wow, a lot of cars with no tags. Well, it's Brockton. I'm actually not shocked. That's Brockton for you.
Yeah. Looks like a very rundown area, too.
It's not the greatest area.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It's a little more on the sketch side.
Sketch side for sure.
Yeah.
So I sent that to Alan at 5:30 this morning.
Now approaching Montello.
That's not even just me. The natives have even told me that.
Yeah. The natives will say that, you know, it's a bad area.
Yeah.
Now arriving Montello.
This station is Montello. As you leave the train, please watch the gap between the train and the platform.
This stop is Montello.
Oh, okay. Well, now we gotta keep our eyes open.
Oh, yeah. About to start within the next couple days. Oh, wow.
Yep.
Wow, I thought they started already, huh? No one said he would love to go rail fanning with us sometime.
That'd be fun. Actually.
Yeah, we should.
Now both of us, we gotta keep our eyes open on on acquiring parts. You know what? Maybe, if I get the time this
Next
weekend.
stop, Holbrook Randolph.
Maybe if I get the time this upcoming weekend.
Oh, yeah, you
Since
could.
I'll be home. I'll go and try to save.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Especially if you're already there.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. There's an abandoned Stop and Shop.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Good eye, Wesley.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, it is Brockton after all, so.
Maybe just a Montello.
Look, they're part of the same town. Yeah, maybe I could be
Maybe
wrong.
they could be.
Yeah. Yeah, the locals will let me know in the comments.
Which I think after the amount of times you've been here, you've probably acquired local viewership.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of T videos. Yeah, right now I got a lot of T videos that are still gonna get uploaded, even a lot of DC videos that were still to be uploaded. Actually, the first train ride from the DC trip last year goes live on Friday. The Silver Line.
Oh, going from
Tyson's to Longford Plaza.
Oh yeah. It was a small trip we started.
Yeah, all the train spotting ones of DC are already published.
Yeah, I should go through that content and see.
Yeah, that would definitely attract viewership too, DC Metro.
Oh, people love DC Metro.
Yeah, probably the best subway system in the country, you know?
Easily.
Yeah. Like, that's a subway.
They actually were voted, no surprise, they were voted the cleanest.
Yeah, no surprise at all. Yeah, very clean stations. It was kind of funny. Yeah, even some locals complained about cleanliness. I'm just like, you haven't been to New York City for complaining about DC Metro being dirty. Like, are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, I was like, DC Metro is clean. I mean, come on. I mean, yeah, sometimes it can, like, it's public transit. You might see a dirty thing or two from time to time, but still,
It's a public transit system.
you're gonna get that stuff.
What the hell do you expect?
Yeah, it's a public transit system. You know, but easily the cleanest of the whole country.
Oh yeah, no, the upkeep is very, very, very well done.
Yeah. And plus, you just can't deny how beautiful the architecture is in that system, you know?
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah.
And low-key kind of gives off that 60s parking garage look, kind of, sort of.
It kinda does.
But in a metro system, it actually works really well.
It does, yeah.
Now approaching Holbrook Randolph.
Now approaching Holbrook Randolph. Right, hearing that in the back sounded like the 1800s of white.
It kind of did, yeah.
It just sounded like
So Holbrook has the mechanical bell at the pedestrian crossing still. That's cool. You don't see a lot of those left on the MBTA. I think our next stop is Braintree. So we'll get to see that too.
Oh, you're on the side of Red Line too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect actually.
Yeah. Yep, Braintree's the next stop, but we're gonna go all the way to South Station this time.
Well, if we're going into the city anyway, it makes the most sense to just stay
Yeah,
on the
exactly.
train.
Just stay on the train. Plus, it's a faster ride at that point, you know?
Yeah.
Plus, we haven't done that, gone into the city from Braintree on commuter rail yet, so.
Yeah. No, so I think it's worth doing.
For sure.
I could get the Red Line any day on.
Yeah. It was kind of funny. I was going to ask you, like, I was like, because I wanted to do that anyway, and you're just like, yeah, just do it anyway. I'm like, so that worked out perfectly.
Yeah. Well, it also just made the most logical sense because it gives us a head start into the city.
Yeah.
And then if we want to get on the T and go from there, we can.
Exactly. And it's free going into South Station, right? Because, you know, we got on the new stations.
Yeah, because if we got to Braintree, we'd have to scan.
Scan in, yeah. Might as well do that at South Station, you know?
I was gonna say, even just from a logistical standpoint,
It just makes sense.
it makes a lot more sense to do it this way.
Next stop.
Next stop, Braintree.
Frank totally says Braintree better.
Stop Braintree.
Yeah. The older Frank says, the station of this train is Braintree. Whereas newer Frank said Braintree.
Braintree.
Yeah.
Bridgewater.
Yes, Bridgewater, yes.
Bridgewater. Yeah, the thing with the Boston accent, they drop the R's.
They do, yeah.
70 miles an hour.
Yep.
Daddy's Dairy. I love that.
That is a cool name,
I
yeah.
love that name.
They look sports ball.
Where?
Just there, soccer field. Yeah, that's what the Cancros do, call sports. Like, they just call it sports ball, regardless of what it is. But basketball, soccer, baseball, football, you know.
Just sports ball.
Just sports ball, yeah. But we will happily go to a game if we're invited, don't get us wrong, but still.
You went with us to the Yankees game.
I did go to the Yankees. That was a fun day.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you remember that.
Yeah, that was such a good get. And the fact that the Yankees pull off a walk-off grand slam, that was incredible.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, no, that's how you know you had a good game. Walk-off grand slam. Oh, look at that tiny crossing. That was cute. Pedestrian crossing. Remember the tiny pedestrian crossing right there? It was next to that Dunkin'. Yep, there's the red line.
Now approaching Braintree.
Yep, the Pullmans are still there.
Let's transfer to it. Just kidding.
I was gonna say, why?
No.
Oh, 1800, here we go. Ooh, that one. Was that been tagged? Nope. Or was that just... Or was that a art design?
I didn't see.
Braintree Station coming up, Braintree.
Now arriving Braintree.
There's another 1800.
Yeah, they've been out a lot.
Yeah. Nope, pedestrian crossing wasn't used. We're on the left track.
What?
I thought we went through the track with the pedestrian crossing, but we did not. We're on the left track, not the right track.
Oh no, we're on the other one.
Yeah.
This stop is Braintree.
Braintree. Change here for the red line. Bus connections. Quincy Center's next.
Yep. Yeah, we're only gonna make 2 of the stops that compared to like the 11 stops down the red line. What do we do? Oh, here goes the 1800. That we're obviously gonna beat. It's going to Alewife.
Oh, it's still probably gonna run slow for a second.
Yeah.
I'd like to race it a little bit.
That'd be fun, but yeah.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Oh, we're already overtaking it.
Manacha.
Oh, there's an old Pullman right there. 1700. And a 1600.
17 and 16 combined.
Yeah.
Next stop, Quincy Center.
Quincy Center.
Yep, he's catching up now.
There he goes. There he goes. Oh, this is where we're gonna go under them.
Yeah, we are gonna go under him. No, we're the slow one.
Bruh.
There must be a Kingston, not Greenbush train ahead of us or something. It's weird not being over there.
I know.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Yeah, that 1800's long gone.
Watch if we made it to South Station, we get that same one.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Yeah, that must be it. There must be a Greenbush line train ahead of us that needs to merge on. Oh yeah, we're right before the merge. Yeah, this one's running late, so he's probably going ahead of us.
What, Greenbush is running late?
Yeah, the one at South Station. Oh yeah, no, he's going to Greenbush. Still, ready for him to go into it. While we're still waiting, here comes another 1800.
Oh, he's whipping the corner.
He is. Look at him go. Oh, he says alewife on it.
Bruh. They probably never changed the thing.
They probably didn't. Yep, so we stopped for that Greenbush line train to pass. Now that he split off to the Greenbush line, we're going. Here's another 18. They must have the extra frequency since most of them are all on Braintree this weekend.
Yeah.
Or actually for the whole week, actually, because the Ashmont's just a shuttle.
So that probably means we're gonna get one running alongside us in a second.
Yeah. We might as well keep the frequency, you know?
Yeah. It actually made riding the red so convenient, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Just because of the frequency on the trunk.
Yeah. Route 3 are out there.
Yep.
Oh yeah, now that we're on the commuter rail tracks, we'll actually go through the underpass.
Yep.
Yeah, here we go.
Not yet. We're close. Oh yeah, we're in the process of.
Yeah. Yep, I'm going underneath the red line now.
Bless me.
Yep, now we're on the other side of Quincy Adams. That's the parking garage for just the T. Subway. Well, this is still the T, but that's just for the subway. The actual station's right there. weird seeing this exact same scenery that we normally see on the subway on a commuter train.
Now arriving Quincy Center.
Entering Quincy Center. Wow, it's really dark in there.
Quincy.
Though maybe the window's making it worse than it actually is.
This stop is Quincy Center.
Just JFK, Maston, South Station. If we're on the red, we have to stop all those Quincy stops.
The destination of this train is South Station.
Yup.
JFK units.
That's right. Change here for the commuter rail. Oh wait, we are on the commuter rail.
Oh.
Next stop, JFK United.
Oh yeah, when we get through Savin Hill, or Savin Hill, it's gonna be cool. We're gonna be in between the Braintree and the Ashmont lines.
Oh yeah.
That'll be cool. We should ride the Ashmont Express, even Shuttle Express, even if it's not that fast, just for fun, you know?
Well, just to even see what it's like.
Yeah.
Maybe just to capture the service change.
Yeah, exactly. Because service changes are fun when you're a train fan.
And I should take you to Davis.
Yeah, Davis to see the Monty.
Porter's actually cool too, because I don't know if you know this, but Porter's actually the deepest in the system.
Really? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's very much like DC Metro.
Oh wow.
Just if you see Porter, just the look of it, and just with how steep the escalators are, it's very much like DC Metro.
Wow. That one was worth checking out too, and I think that station, I know that has the commuter rail. I think the T store is also there too, if I remember correctly.
Oh, I would not know if the T store is there. I do know the commuter rail stops there though.
I have to check the map, but yeah.
Well, we don't need that if we got Charlie cards on us anyway.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Wait, what do you mean the T store?
Like gift shop, you know, like souvenirs.
Oh, you know, if that's the case actually. I don't think it's gonna be open.
Not tonight, but I have more ideas, you know.
Yeah, but what the hell? Why not?
Yeah.
I'd do that.
Let me see the map if I wheel it down correctly. Oh yeah, Porter Square is where the T store's at.
It's Porter?
Yeah, Porter. They're open 12 to 6. Actually, it looks like Actually on weekdays 10 to 6. North Quincy. We were here a couple months ago.
Yes, we were.
This is the station where I railfanned the Fall River, not Fall River, we're on the Fall River line now. The Middleborough line for the very last time. There's the river. We should have a good view of the Ashmont branch joining up with us from the commuter rail side.
Oh, we definitely will.
Yeah. Yep, there's the Ashmont line.
Yep.
That is a good view. Look at that. They're just running shuttles between Ashmont and JFK UMass. So let's see if we see it, one of them.
I actually think it's also worth noting there are CRRCs too.
Oh, really? They're CRCs? Mm-hmm. And Oliver said that wasn't worth the time. Come on, man.
It's Oliver. It's Oliver, my dude. What do you expect?
I'd say that's worth our time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say it's worth it. It's a service change.
Exactly. Yep, there's Savin Hill. Oh, there's an 1800.
That's one of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless I was yesterday.
Now approaching JFK United.
Unless I was yesterday, it ran 19, but still.
Maybe, yeah. That's still cool either way.
18, I'm so cool with.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I'll be honest, my least favorite one in the Ride of the Red is probably the Pullmans. They're just so loud and rough. Even though I think they're cool trains, but still.
You know, you're not the only one who thinks that. I think that.
Oh, you do?
Also,
okay.
And what's his face? Oliver thinks the same thing.
Oh, Oliver said the same thing. Okay, I'm glad I'm not alone.
Yeah. As cool as they are, yeah, they're not refined at all.
No.
Even just the slightest turns, they screech louder than the Lexington Avenue subway.
They do, and that says a lot.
Yeah,
Now arriving JFK United.
it's obnoxious. Yeah, I don't like that either.
No.
Especially when I just want to sit and relax.
JFK UMass.
Exactly.
I don't want to hear that all the time.
Me neither.
I'm okay hearing it, but not as much as the 17s let in.
Right.
I like a little refined ride.
Same, me too. Wow, we were all the way on the right this time. That never happens. We've been on all three sides of JFK UMass.
all sides of JFK.
Next
Yeah.
stop is JFK Lima.
Next stop, South Station. They're gonna go underground, but we're not.
Next stop, South Station.
There's another 18. Oh, that's weird. Look at that. That's overhead electricity right there. What is that even used for?
Bruh.
Oh, the corridor. Okay. Oh, there's a downeaster there. Look at that on the south side. What's that doing on the south side? Focus isn't doing well, but yeah. Oh, there's the Duxella.
Oh, what the? That looks very European.
Yeah. I don't even saw that downeaster cab car. I don't know why it's on the south side. Okay, those wires make sense now. The corridor, we're measuring up the corridor. There's an Acela, speaking of which. Oh, look, some of the old Horizon cars are there too. There goes the Acela. There's an F40 right there. Two of them. Oh, there's a red line train yard over there. Yep.
CRC camping out in that yard too. Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it though.
Oh, okay.
It's like right there.
Oh, I see it, yeah. I don't know if the camera will in time or not, but I see it.
Yeah, you're gonna get all the 15s.
Yeah. We caught it a lot last trip too, the CRC. I was like surprised how many times we caught those. Okay, so there's where the Northeast Corridor actually meets up with us. I guess that what we just saw was the yard, or Amtrak.
Yeah.
So that what train Isella was not going to DC, that was just going to the yard. Because that's the corridor. And this is the very end of the Northeast Corridor, too. Everything ends here at South Station.
Now arriving South Station.
Yep, there's an ACS 64 over there. That was a great ride.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I just got completely distracted
Nah, you're good.
by the group chat on Instagram.
And that was our ride on the Fall River line. That was a great ride. And this is the first time ever going into South Station, so that was all worth it. And
Next time for West and East Station.
yes! We'll have to build those ourselves, but yes.
Yes.
All right, well, that'll be it.
That's it.